This video was posted 3 years ago. Think.
What it was? Time for a new laptop?
You know what's going on.
Government,
They do not want you. We're about to kill gravity. We're about to kill their god, gravity, and they don't want that.
Here we go. Here we go. From the beginning.
I have two groups of vortexes, which are just like tornadoes, spinning tornadoes that are pointing towards the center. As I highlight this object here, you'll see it, that yellow line, right? So there's a bunch of those in there. There's actually 16 of them, and I'll highlight them all. There. And rid of that just so you can kind of see a little bit better. So they're all pointed towards the center, but they're arranged in what we call the linchpin configuration. I want to pretend like you never heard of that before. So there's one on the top, and then three in groups of three around that are spaced at 120 degrees apart, and the tilt of these ones on the bottom here is 109.5 degrees in relationship to the top ones. They're creating this flat space on the top and the bottom, and they're spaced at 120 degrees radially. And then inside the model is three groups.
Jamie, there's two sounds playing simultaneously. Oh, while he's
That's
doing
my
it?
wife talking. We're in the kitchen, and he's just explaining this over Skype. This is over Skype.
I was confused. Go ahead.
Up to 1,000 pounds, from 2.2 pounds to 1,000 pounds. And there's no gravity whatsoever in this model. There's no center attractor. So it's just vortexes and two magnetic fields, a north and a south polarity, and one harmonic resonance, which is emanating a vibration in the field in this region here where these vortexes are pointed. So it kind of just oscillates to give it a little bit of randomness in motion, so that the particles will kind of interact and bounce around like smoke or water, waves and water. And then when I hit play, it does it all by itself using physics simulation. So there's no animations at all in this model. And when I play it, this is what pops out.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
And then when I look down at the top, it makes the actual hexagon that NASA has observed on the top of Saturn. Without any gravity. And you'll see that you get a surface of the sphere on the inside with the heavier particles. So the colors...
Are you basically saying, is this saying that you guys could recreate planets?
Yes, this is a particle simulation of the physics involved in making of the planet Saturn.
Wow.
Like all the... Yeah. So the heavier particles are creating the red and the green.
Can I pause this for a second?
Yeah.
So is he saying that just by doing these calculations, he created the exact form of Saturn, including the rings?
Just the exact form of it.
Just with the
So you
calculations?
change the angles of incidence that these linchpins, because remember, each one of these these are opposing vortices. So there's 12 vortices to this that are opposing. So once the angles of incidence change, you change the motion and pressure conditions, you can now change the condition or the crystallization. So I was saying with the periodic table, now because we have the angles of incidence, material engineering can now separate the space between carbon and nitrogen or carbon and boron and have the same elements of titanium, vanadium, chromium, magnesium, and iron, or nickel, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc, gallium, or germanium in those higher octaves. We can do that between silicon and phosphorus or silicon and aluminum. So the transparent aluminum now becomes possible because we can now control the pressure and the pressure and motion conditions where we couldn't do that before because they were going by Cartesian space at 90 degrees and 45 degrees straight lines, the Euclidean space that they've made up, this orthogonal or church-like space that they've generated because they wanted to promote that cross. That was the basis of all of that. Now we open ourselves up. This is what happens when four bubbles meet. This is the negative space from when four bubbles are meeting. That's hydrogen. That's why when I went to Uganda, I was like, look, we have an entirely new system of hydrogen that I've got a patent where we're able to, you won't need projectiles in the guns anymore. If you pull up my patent for projectile,
Before we do that, though, should we finish this?
oh yeah, finish it.
Let's finish this video. And then, Jamie,
And it's
did
on like
you
a-
also get, I want to see a photo of that hexagon on the top of Saturn. So let's play this.
It's just another minute,
I feel like we could do an 80-hour podcast.
Dude, we haven't even we're just introducing linchpins,
I know.
which is another supersymmetrical system.
I'm barely hanging on.
No, you're not.
No.
Turn it up.
Oh, no.
It's every time I'm shrinking this video, it's just like, it doesn't like to do this.
Huh. Is it the codec?
I have no control of the computer. Alt-tab does nothing, escape does nothing,
Yo.
spacebar does nothing.
Maybe you dropped your computer.
Maybe you dropped your computer, Jamie. But Jamie, you need a burner computer.
Yeah, they don't want their God killed. Gravity has been the thing they've been holding on to from the beginning, and it's just an effect of electricity. It's the draft left over by electricity.
Is it working now, Jamie?
It's just did like another false reset, so let me get my stuff back together here.
But
See what I mean? No such thing as gravity. Those videos about we're going to lose gravity for 7 seconds, nothing's going to happen. You people are manifesting that. Stop believing what you see on the screen.